All right, Shalom. First, let's stop by saying our praise to Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shai, Bashim Kakadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, and we will, and salutations to the brothers that's doing the truth and sincerity. This is Argentina housing crisis, tenant struggle to afford rising rents, right? And we know that the world is on economic decline, you know, uh, because one of these are the prophecies that's happening because Esau's kingdom is over. And, and the Argentinians are Israelites also. If I'm not mistaken, Argentina is Naphtali. I'm going to make sure I look it up real fast. Give me a second. All right, this Argentina on the map, South America, or they can say Latin America also. But Argentina and Chile is Naphtali. So, according to the Bible, that's their true nationality. So, but I'm going to go ahead and play this clip and then add some precepts.
Argentina's economic crisis has hit tenants especially hard and is forcing thousands of families to build shacks without electricity, sewage, or water on land grabs. Since the elimination of rent control laws a month ago, new people have started arriving here.
And as you can see, that's poverty. I'm going to add precepts as I go. So bear with me. They got to build their own houses and everything. Select. This is Second Ezra chapter 15, verse 49. I was sin plagued upon thee, widowhood, poverty. See, this is prophecy. It's a plague, man. These are the Israelites, man. The Lord wants his people to return unto him, or suffer these things. Even if the Lord's people do turn unto him, well, we don't know exactly everywhere the nuclear missiles are going to hit, but for sure, America is going to be hit by thermonuclear missiles. But within a lot of these countries and whatnot, they might not end up, as far as the economy go in a position to where everybody's just out in the streets rioting and everything, and it's not going to be everywhere. So just say if you had brothers in Argentina, and I think you do, I forget, but the Lord have it to where they be straight, them and their families would be straight, as they continue to do the work, just to make that statement. And Slacky, if I put it on do not disturb, it's gonna well, it might work because the video. Hold on, give me a second. Right, man. So I'm going to get back to this precept just a second. That was 15 and 49. I will send plagues upon thee, widowhood, poverty, famine, lack of food, sword. Sword can be a killing instrument, and pestilence. Pestilence represents disease. To waste thy houses with destruction and death. And you know what happens when you're in poverty? You start to get very wicked, man. You either do anything for money, as far as women go, whether sexually, even men, man, because this whole world this world is extremely wicked. Yeah, LGBT, bestiality, all types of shit going on. So when you're in poverty, you do anything for money, man, no matter what it is. Majority of the time, the majority of the people, you know. Um, that's why you need the Lord, so your mind doesn't turn over into that realm, But it says, This is the next one. Sirach chapter 11, verse 14. Prosperity and adversity. Adversity of all the things you go through. Life and death, poverty and riches come of the Lord. And it's all being ordained by Yahweh Shem Shai. It's just that you need the Lord with you when you're going through these things. Because not only are they for your betterment as a character, to strengthen your faith for what's coming, you know, it's to plague this world. So if you got the Lord with you, man, the Lord gonna protect you when you go through these things, man. So don't gotta press play.
A lot more families are going to move here with this situation. Things will get much worse. This week, at least 5 people were killed and 8 seriously injured here in a violent land dispute. The families that you see behind me say that they are traumatized, that they were attacked overnight by gunmen working for the alleged mafia that buys and sells plots of land in this area for all the people who cannot afford any longer to pay for rent. But property owners.
As far as the alleged mafia go, the Lord not dealing with gangs. That's another reason why everything is all fucked up the way it is, man. The Lord judging his people behind these things. And, I have to look up them gangs at another time because it's good to know what your people getting into, what type of gangs and stuff that they have in their own countries and stuff, man. Because it might be a little different from the U.S.
Welcome the elimination of rent control regulations, arguing that previous laws made renting unprofitable because of chronic high inflation.
Now we have more rentals on the market. Yesterday we had 800, as opposed to 150 the previous week.
Camila Ferrer works in a restaurant in an upper-middle-class neighborhood in Buenos Aires. She says she was already paying a fortune for rent, but that now her housing problems are much worse. I'm afraid that Argentina will become unlivable, and I don't want to leave my country. She's referring to the elimination of rental property regulations. Her landlord can now renew her lease for short periods and in any currency, even in bitcoins. My new lease is for only 3 months and for $300 a month. I'd have no choice but to pay in dollars, and buying them is impossible. It's a crisis that's likely to intensify, especially for those already struggling to keep a decent roof over their heads.
All right, so, just something short. Next precept, Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. My people are destroyed for lack of knowledge because that has rejected knowledge, which the knowledge represents the law, statutes, commandments of the Bible, the history of who we are and what we are to be doing, right now and what to expect in the kingdom of heaven. You have to know all those things, man. Through the spirit of power, you have Ashima Shai, man. To the best of your ability. I will also reject thee that thou shalt be no priest to me, saying thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children. Right. So the Lord is only delivering, protecting those who line up with what his word has to say, man. And then as far as everybody else that don't line up, when he gets back, if you don't want to line up, he's going to kill you. The scriptures say, bring them here and slay them before me. And that's for our people, as well as the other nations. Everybody going to get in line. And then in the kingdom of heaven, our people going to have the laws and stuff put in their inward parts. So, Jake and them going to eventually line up or be put to the sword, man. It'd be better to line up, especially with everything we got coming. But this is next precept is Deuteronomy chapter 32. Verse 39, see now that I, even I am he, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive, I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand, right? So the Lord controls the death and stuff that's going on in these situations and stuff that they going through, the injuries and stuff that's going on also. And I'm going to end it with this precept. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 8, verse 50. For many great miseries shall be done to them that in the later time shall dwell in the world. See, this is going on all over the world. Miseries. Because they have walked in great pride. And what's pride? Everything outside of what the Lord tell you to line up with. Basically, you know, as far as the Israelites go, the blacks/Native Americans, man, y'all have to come under the teachings of the apostles of GMS, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Tahar, etc. And start with the first 5 books of Moses. First 5 books of Moses: Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy, and then that's still history, laws, um, and then don't separate the book, New Testament, Old Testament. Um, the Lord came in the volume of the book, all of us together. That's all our history, as far as everything that we went through, everything that we're going through, everything we're gonna go through, what's in the kingdom of heaven, and then the other nations. You have to know who the other nations are. They're your enemies, etc. Man, But this is only for the elect. Only the elect gonna receive it. But that's a basic breakdown as to what um, you have to do and what's going on right now in these times. So. With that being said, call Allah, Yahweh Shema Shai, double honors to the elders and the apostles that rule well. And salutations to the brothers uh, that's doing the truth and sincerity, and as well as the sisters that's lining up. Shalom.